Akwa Ibom State government restates commitment to the actualization of renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu at a two-day retreat of the National Population Commission. A bill to establish the Akwa Ibom State Bulk Purchase Agency passed into law by the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. Plus, 90th University of Uyo inaugural lecturer sues for rejuvenation of Nigeria's economy through industrialization. Hello, welcome to our news at 7. My name is Utube Achibong. A reminder that this broadcast is coming to you live on Star Times channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Akwa Ibom State Governor Omoeno has restated his administration's commitment to the actualization of the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu. The governor, who noted that collaborations between federal and subnationals is necessary for sustainable national development, made this known while declaring open a two-day retreat organized by the National Population Commission held in Uyo. Kelvin Samuel reports.
Presented by the Deputy Governor, Senator Akone Nyaginyi, Governor Eno, while declaring the retreat open, says since data is critical to the day-to-day running of government, the state will do its best in providing needed support to ensure a successful national population and housing census. He commends the leadership of MPC for choosing Akwa Ibom State for this retreat.
Government relies on census figures to formulate policies, plan development, allocate resources, site infrastructures and amenities, as well as manage security. Without accurate census data, important government institutions such as the National Bureau of Statistics and Independent National Electoral Commission can't do their work.
This game is crucial in mobilizing the resources required to execute this national task effectively and to ensure substantial investment and efforts that have been put into this does not get wasted.
The chairman, MPC Nasir Isakwara, in his address notes that the retreat is designed to help members of the Senate Committee on National Identity and Population and Management of the MPC have clear understanding of the workings of the commission as well as the importance of the next census to national development.
The country's ability to conduct census in the last 18 years has created a data gap as the data from the last census conducted in 2006 has been rendered less useful for the purpose of planning.
The world today is filled with series of economic challenges and natural disasters. And the best way any nation can survive the loss of life today is to plan for future based on verifiable data.
The team thereafter inspected some of the equipment of the MPC in readiness for the National Population and Housing Census. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
In a related development, long-standing land dispute between Ibiakwe Udo in Ibionibum and Edemiyere community in Ikono local government area has finally come to a peaceful resolution through the intervention of Akwa Ibom State government. Kelvin Samuel again reports that the disputed land has been properly demarcated with road and trees.
For 70 years, the peace-loving people of Ibiakwe Udo and Idemiyere in Ibiono and Ikono local government areas of Akwa Ibom State were in constant dispute over the actual boundary between both communities. This crisis denied the communities of brotherly love and needed development for so long. Then the Omoeno's administration came on board with the determination to restore peace to all parts of the state and unite the people as one. Today, the people have embraced one another as they vow to sustain this peace.
As Africans, as Nigerians, we must begin to reflect on why natural resources has become a cost to us. All of Africa, people are killing themselves over land and other natural resources. But like you said there, these are resources we did not bring. These are resources we will not take away. We can only better the resources. And therefore, we must continue to reflect on this. And it also goes to show that we still have deeper responsibilities, even at the local government, to be able to parcellate land into industrial areas, into commercial areas. When we parcellate land adequately, we will begin to affect the land tenure systems in local government areas and in communities. And that will make governance easier.
I'm so excited that the peace have come. Why am I so excited? It is in my time and the time of my colleague that this enduring peace has come.
And under the leadership of Pastor Novaseno and the Barugudianamo, you have brought lasting peace to these two communities that represent the two local government areas, and that is the reason we are gathered here today.
Your Excellency, I'm into economy. One net to Yaku. I can make you I don't mark over. Okay, then go over to go. Who can send the bank? I don't work for one birthday. I've got a few more. So, friend, women, means our family who come here, who come the government of Akwa Ibom State, led by Pastor Barcelona. I hear me, Mama, and when the righteous is on the throne, joy.
The Akwa Ibom State Deputy Governor Senator Akoni Nyaginyi, while performing the ceremonial tree planting, expresses joy for the restoration of peace in the areas. She charges the people to continue to live in peace as state government focuses on how to improve the economy, reach out to the less privileged, and provide job opportunities for the teeming youths.
Today, we are here. Thank God, every people go, even though he is an adult. I want our people us. I'm asking. In fact, the lasting peace has been instituted, has been established to the glory of God.
High point of the event was a symbolic planting of trees for proper demarcation of the disputed land. From Ibionebom local government area, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
And from the legislature comes the reports that the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution mandating House Committee on NDDC to urgently undertake an on-the-spot assessment of an abandoned rice mill project at Mbiaberikpe in any local government area. This was promoted by a motion presented on the floor by member for any state constituency, Lawrence Udoide. The report.
Mr. Udoide, while presenting the motion on the abandoned rice mill project, says in 2008, NDDC had selected Mbiaberikpe for rice cultivation. Approved rice seedlings was donated to farmers and the rice mill was established in the community, only for the mill to be abandoned soon after the test run in 2009. The lawmaker laments the damage done as the expensive equipment used is decaying and may soon be moribund.
Worry also, Mr. Speaker, that the continuous abandonment of the rice mill constitutes dismal waste of the commonwealth of taxpayers in a dysfunctional economy, when the rice mill will employ hundreds of youth, both within and outside the new government area, and put food on the table of the common man.
Some lawmakers also comment
that the American community and other rice farming communities produce over 10,000 tons of rice farming from Akwa Ibom State. If the state government and other relevant agencies swing into action in developing that the problem of food sufficiency will be addressed.
The House Committee on this issue intervened with the Director of Regulatory Affairs.
House Committee on NDDC, which we know capacity, deputy speaker will handle the matter very well and report to this House in 2 weeks.
The House was adjourned to reconvene on Thursday, 14 March 2024. Zika Okon, NTA News.
From the Assembly, a news and current affairs program is set to hit the airwaves of NTA Uyo. A statement by the producer shows that the program comes up every Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. The program promises to keep viewers abreast with the activities of their representatives, get informed about the latest new law and motions that impact on their welfare directly. Join from the Assembly on Star Times Channel 103 and on Facebook and YouTube at NTA Uyo. From the Assembly, giving the citizens access to legislative proceedings. Stories will come your way shortly. Do stay tuned.
Why say may you go do?
Oga, make you go check this your cough. The last time I get this kind of cough when no gree go. Now madam here tell me say make I go do test. Where all the cough syrup where they drink no gree work. Then come do me free test. And it can show say I get tuberculosis. The medicine when they give me all na free. Now see I don't well campaign.
Now true Callisto stock. Go check am. Make you dey sure because who no go, no go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am, make you dey sure. If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people them.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, then Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
One passenger. Big auntie, go enter this bus.
Ha! Oga conductor, this guy cough na serious matter. You suppose go hospital.
Hospital care.
Haba, doctors don talk am say different types of cough dey. Some na dry cough, but this your own na wet cough e be.
Big auntie, now God go bless you. I don't tire for this by conductor and him cough when no gree go. If it even be tuberculosis.
Conductor, go check am o. Make you dey sure because who no go, no go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure. If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people them.
Oga Paul, na another cough medicine you wan buy so. Why you no go do the test wey I say make you go do?
Oga, make you go check this your cough. The last time I get this kind of cough when no gree go. Now madam here tell me say make I go do test. Where all the cough syrup where they drink no gree work. Then come do me free test. And it can show say I get tuberculosis. The medicine when they give me all na free. Now see I don't well campaign.
Na true Callisto stock. Go check am o. Make you dey sure because who no go, no go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure. If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people them.
Welcome back and now to the rest of our stories. Rejuvenating Nigeria's economy through industrialization is key to achieving national development and security. This was the position of a University Don and 98th inaugural lecturer of University of Uyo, Professor Dominic Albert Akpan. Blessing Akpan reports.
Professor Dominic Albert Akpan, a professor of Economic History and Security Studies, Faculty of Arts, University of Uyo, is the first inaugural lecturer from the Department of History and International Studies. The talented researcher and writer, with more than 120 research papers to his credit, in his lecture tagged Growing Nigeria's Economy for National Security and Development, assessed Nigeria's economic performance on the livelihood of Nigerians and identified the challenges. He said the country has both skilled human and natural resources, with a youthful population that could have been utilized to turn the economy around. Professor Akpan advised Nigerians to put an end to food importation and commence farm cultivation while refraining from dependence on oil as a major factor in the Nigerian economy as new innovations are birthing.
At this time, let all allied trade industries begin to work. Let agriculture begin to bring food, raw material, foreign exchange, and above all, let youth be engaged in profitable ventures. Let there be functional energy. Let roads, railway, transportation, port infrastructure begin to work. Let there be new fabrication workshop, and new entrepreneurial skills should be evolved.
The Vice Chancellor of the University of Uyo, Professor Inyaudo Ndayo, represented by Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Anyekan Ofiong, noted that the lecture is timely in view of the present economic situation of the country.
The economy cannot grow in an atmosphere of fear, threat, anxiety, and danger. Our agricultural sector is suffering because of kidnapping. Many companies that were doing well in Nigeria a few years ago have either closed their shop or relocated to other countries. He stated clearly that industrialization holds the key to making Nigeria great. He criticized Nigerian total dependence on oil, forecasting that oil prices will soon drop as electric cars are being developed.
The crux of the lecture is because of our economic policies over the years, Nigeria has been where it is today. And the message is that if all hands are on the deck, that it is possible to reverse the trend.
Security matters a lot. It matters in all aspects of our life.
I seem to differ about what the real problem is, because while people say it's about leadership, I say it's about followership, because leadership is merely an agency of followership. How do the leaders emerge? Followers elect them. So the leaders are merely agents of the followers. So blame should not go to the leaders, it should go to the followers, because the quality of choice that followers make would show in the leadership.
High point of the lecture was the presentation of plague to the inaugural lecturer by the representative of the Vice Chancellor. In Uyo, Blessing Akpan, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the management of Marigold International School, Kilometer 7 at Back Road, says all-inclusive education remains the cardinal focus of the school. The management disclosed this when the pupils visited NTA Uyo for excursion. Blessing Akpan has details.
On arrival, the pupils were received by a principal administrative officer, Mr. Mfonabon Moffat, and were thereafter ushered in to the conference room where they received orientation on the production processes of NTA Uyo. The pupils, amazed by the NTA broadcast standard they received orientation on, were excited to learn more by engaging in questions throughout the process. On a guided tour, they visited key production departments concerned with television production, where they were properly briefed.
Between your television, you will see those visuals, the motion pictures, and the audio. In NTA, we have two types of programs that we send to you, to viewers, that we transmit. One is called a live program, another one is called a recorded program.
The planning stage of any program is
production. People that go out to write this news or get this information to be written as news item and disseminated are called news reporters.
Faithfully, they thanked NTA Uyo for the privilege to be educated with hands-on knowledge on television production and its maintenance.
Number 1, pre-production. Number 2, production. Number 3, post-production.
Went on a tour to the studio, the newsroom, and the control room.
I want to say thank you to Marigold International School for giving the children this opportunity as well to be here and to learn this much they've learned today.
My experiences in NTA was that they have different types of cameras and that they don't use televisions, they use monitors.
I want to encourage all the parents out there, if you want a better place for your child, Marigold International School is the sure place for your child.
Marigold International School is located at Kilometer 7 Abak Road, Uyo, and promises to equip their pupils with extracurriculum knowledge in all fields. In Uyo, Blessing Akpan, NTA News.
To end the news, another look at the major stories. Akwa Ibom State government has restated commitment to the actualization of renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu at a 2-day retreat of the National Population Commission. A bill to establish the Akwa Ibom State Bulk Purchase Agency has been passed into law by the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. You also heard in the news that the 98th University of Uyo inaugural lecturer has sued for rejuvenation of Nigeria's economy through industrialization. Thanks for being a part of our bulletin tonight. The news continues in Ibibio with Uwemedimo Samson. From me, it's good night.
Akwa Ibom seretang bengire merinam boke ubunong po yu Bola Tinubu Renewed Hope Agenda nangante bereke National Population Commission mbunong moini yaga kuyo. Eno ngwetnbet unen edibere ufautum Akwa Ibom State Bulk Purchase Agency ufautum ubombera Akwa Ibom State. Awokan yo kupem po ku fongwenta fyo yo ka banga kupem po oyo anang me freta abuke e paide pendara irut nyan keto ko musiari fia ukang nyan mi ko mo nyang medu wemedi mo Samson yai kum membok nyan sini no mbo foken dobre yomi adai wuru kara Akwa Ibom State pasto moeno atang membengirem ame oyo karamo eniere keritum mpom bono no sanga ku bono mpo oyo kara adai wuru kara irut nyan Bola Tinubu eko to Renewed Hope Agenda anyagatang miko minangakebere kembono useniba ame ufagutum usempombanga ndutam ubarawu kirut nyan area ngakente National Population Commission MPC eketumo yaikombogo memfonfon nanga akebere ke arinam ado uriana dai wuru kara State Army akere agano adai wuru kara Akwa Ibom State Pastor moino amabo kesia ndutam ame eridiongo me ibarnpo anwama atati ken ndutam kara kusen abo ke State Army eyanam afrnpo ku kamemmo erikan bu ke no iberede man aturu ekrebu kerinam ubara wuru akrunen nko manyongoko merai wur ku fogutum mesegam ko bangandu temo barawu Nigerian Population Commission nanga eben arinamadu eritum ka Akwa Ibom State ati wuro pokoro ufogutum ado nazia isa kwara kemme ikomo amabu kerinam ado anekedo erinwam a committee ku fogutum Senate esegam ko bangandu temo barawu eridiongo nanga ufogutum NPC ebitum ndotam ubarawu koro ufon ame ubarawu akamake kendaga uforo idut nyan ba kisangarongku amoy mai sanga eset mukwagutum ame NPC ebonoke kitie edika manam ubarawu kidut nyan uwemedi mos enam no ediong ebo kufokutu mo bombera kwa ibom sir eno unyem mekebanga ke erino ngwet mberunen edisiak ufokutum ekoto akwa ibom state bulk purchase agency kedi kama ndep mi pompor wa kakpan koromme mpomfen yaikom bogomi oyogo Meiko ame ufokutum ubombera kwa ibom state etanga kabanga ke itie unamadesi ame Lawrence Uroide akesiyogo ikoro tang abonanga esana itiedo enam tongo kiswa 2008 ame ufokutum NDDC ekemeke irong mbiabet ikpe enam erito edesi nku enyongeno matoinwang mfredesi yagaito enyonge siak ufokutum unam edesi ame NDDC esana ke itiedo enam tongo ekeberenye kiswa 2009 Abomberedo Lawrence Uroide ama seme abangananga me ukwakutum abiyanga bono kufokutumoru nkummusok mabombet ema itangiko ebanga itieru ke patre ema ebet mbono ufokutum ubombet akwa ibumsit enyongebo ke yemana ebono ko yogo usendwebenang kafyong ita iswa ami mikuyo uwemedi Akwa ibum tembok nyon kendo bre yo mi etrero yang medu wemedi mo samsene sosonga kan bangutong asiere